Congratulations on activating your VIP Club card. You've just taken the first step towards enjoying the good life. Your card will provide you with privileged access to hundreds of thousands of hotels and resorts worldwide at savings only available to VIP Club card members. You'll never pay retail for a hotel again. Saving money on hotels and resorts is easy. Simply log in, search the hotel or resort you want, book it, and save. How easy is that? The $200 in savings you'll enjoy using your free VIP Club card is just a small example of what living the good life is all about. The person who gave you your VIP Club card, let's call him John, started like everyone else does, with 10 cards. He started handing them out to his family and friends, and even some of his closest business contacts. Anyone that he thought stayed in hotels and resorts and wanted to save money. Well, who doesn't want to save money on hotels and resorts, right? So that was pretty much everyone. He gave all 10 cards out in no time at all. Pretty soon, all the people he'd given cards to had used them to book hotels and resorts. And since John made $100 every time someone else saved $200, he now had made $1,000. He loved the feeling of helping someone first and then getting rewarded once they saved money. Talk about a feel-good business. This was it. John started thinking about anyone else he knew that he could give free VIP Club cards to. So he thought of his friend Chuck, who had his own yogurt shop and could probably use a free customer appreciation program. Chuck loved the idea and started handing out cards to all of his customers, which increased his sales and customer loyalty. In just 4 months, Chuck had given out 500 cards to his customers in the yogurt shop. Talk about excited. John knew that if all the customers Chuck gave cards to used them to save $200, he could potentially make $50,000. Well, it wasn't long before those 500 customers started booking hotels and resorts, saving money, and you guessed it, John started making money. Real money. First, $1,000, then $4,000, then $15,000, and then $17,000. Not only was John making money from the cards he gave out personally, he was making even more money from the cards Chuck was giving out. Even so, while John was excited about all this new income he was making, he couldn't help wondering if it could get any better. You want very badly to believe that this is no joke, that you can actually make $100 every time you give away a free club card to someone you know or anyone you meet, and they use it to save $200. Am I right? I thought so. Well, I'm not going to disappoint you. In fact, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You can actually make even more than $100 every time someone saves $200. There was no point in telling you that little secret in the first video because it's really simple. If you didn't believe you could make $100, you'd never believe you could actually make more. Think about it. Makes sense, right? Well, now that you're here, this is how it works. The person who gave you your free VIP Club card received one just like you did. In fact, they loved it so much that they decided to listen to these videos and then made the decision to start making money, handing them out to everyone they knew. Once they started making $100 and more on every card that got used, frankly, they started to live a different lifestyle. All of a sudden, they started paying cash for everything. They started taking quality vacations with their loved ones. They paid cash for braces for their children. They started enjoying dinners out with that someone special at their favorite upscale restaurants. You get the idea. Their life changed in a way they could never have imagined. And I'm here to tell you that yours is about to change too. Let's get down to the nuts and bolts. At the end of the last video, John was making money from the 10 VIP Club cards he handed out personally, and he was making even more money from the 500 cards his friend Chuck handed out in the yogurt shop. Remember, John makes $100 every time someone uses a card to save $200. So far, John has made nearly $20,000 and stands to make even more as the cards Chuck handed out get used. Now let's take it to the next level. Unbeknownst to John, 3 of the people that received a free VIP club card from him and another 97 that received one from Chuck decided to join GoodLife USA to start handing out cards as well. Just like John, they each gave out all 10 of their initial cards in no time. And just like John, they each started making $100 every time someone saved $200. So without even knowing it, John had 100 people start their own VIP club card business. And in total, they handed out 1,000 cards. I'm sure you can guess what happened next, right? Those 1,000 cards started getting used, and the people that handed them out started making $100 every time someone saved $200. But what John didn't know was that he also made $25 on each of those cards. When half of the cards were used, John made an additional $12,500. That's because GoodLife USA tracks the card numbers back to John, so he also gets paid when those people save $200. So let's recap. John had already made $20,000 from his own efforts, and now he just made another $12,500 from the efforts of 100 people, most of which he'd never even met before. That's $32,500, and that's a lot of money. Best of all, this income was generated from something that was given away for free. Talk about a win-win business. John was ecstatic. If by now you're saying to yourself, "All right, stop the insanity, I'm in. How do I get my own VIP club card business?" Just click the "I'm ready to go" button below, and I'll help you get started.